from Cal Bowl in Lakewood. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. A unique situation where this guy here, Dustin Yanni, is the only one of the 4 remaining bowlers that has a title. Over here in scratch, Zach Long is taking on Anthony Kando. Neither of those bowlers have a career title, even though they're both excellent bowlers. And Dustin is taking on 8-year-old Caitlin Avagana, who is continuing the parade of youngsters, having good results with us early on this season. Shows you just what handicap does, is to get a older guy with that two-handed power taking on an 8-year-old girl, but wait till you see her bowl too. So contrast in every possible way in handicap. And Dustin has to win the match by 20 pins to win, 19 to tie. Zach was last year's all-conference handicap bowler of the year and has made a successful move up to the scratch division. He would have moved up to scratch a full half year ago at the least, but he was in that points race in handicap, so he stuck with it. In that case, I agree with him. Here comes Downey in his third spin after striking in the first 2, and he opens up with 3 in a row. That's a great way to open up against a youngster. Well, we talk about it all the time. People are worried, well, how can this young girl compete with this big guy? Well, a lot of times it works the reverse, where the big guy goes, how can I compete with this young kid's handicap? And that's an 8-year-old, folks. That is outstanding form. She has gone as high as a 211 scratch today. In fact, she went 211, 195 in back-to-back games, which jumped her from the middle of the pack up to the number 2 seed. As Long goes open in the second and third, and she defended that number 2 seed with a win over Justin Patton in the semifinals. And perfect form right at that 6th pin. Pretty darn impressive. Some of these younger kids that we've had lately are just very beginning bowlers, you know, doing the straight ball down the middle thing. Not Caitlin. That is about as polished as you can be in that age bracket. Anthony Kando has won 2 matches in a tough scratch division field to get to this point. We talked last week about how on earth does Brian Van Sickle have a title? Well, the unofficial, I can't believe they don't have a title club, would also definitely feature Anthony and Zach as ho-hum, just another strike for Caitlin. They are both excellent bowlers who should and will have plenty of titles on their resume. Anthony's older though, I believe, so he's got less time to develop these titles. Anthony started by getting his revenge against Cortez Schenk from Aztec last season in a great match, 258 to 244, on a day where the scores have not been that high. And then he got by another high-scoring match, 248 to 232 against Joey Grandin. How good does Yanni look so far as he opens with 4 in a row? Dustin Yanni loves Cal Bowl. His one title came last year at the Invitational here. I believe he bowled very well the day before the invite as well, if I remember correctly. Bowling's weird that way. I mean, essentially the same bowler can just match up very well to a house regardless of the pattern that we put out, and that seems to be the case here with Yanni at Cal Bowl. It's a 23-pin early lead for Kando as he's gone Dutch through his first 4 frames. Yanni looking up to open up with the first 5 strikes. Comes in very high and almost caves in everything, and fortunate to leave only the 10 pin. Zach, a religious practicer, just gets better and better every time we see him. Very traditional game. Him and Anthony both have very traditional games as opposed to some of those big boomers that we see sometimes. We hold on Statue of Liberty today, which is one of the new Kegel patterns. It's sort of a just barely backed off badger in the sense that it has a very long strip of oil in the middle of the lanes. And then a lot less volume in the track. And then also today, a very steep out of bounds to the right. There's really no reason for them to get it that far out, but should they get the ball out right of about the 6th board, it will skate off towards the gutter. As Avagana is up here very quickly working on a strike. Another nice shot leads just a 5-pin. She's holding her own here, staying clean if she can convert this 5-pin, and even though Yanni started out so strong, she's very much still in this match. So yeah, 48 feet of oil in the middle. The ball will basically back up in that oil, but you don't want to get it right early, or the ball will come through the head pin. Good shot from long there. Just didn't get the 7 to go, and no problem at all. That's fair from Caitlin. Really nice job. Earlier in the step ladder, Patton beat Joey Queller, last time's champ. That's 2 home runs in round 1. Then Patton got by Renee Gentry in round 2. Gentry won the women's series today over Amanda Atkin for her first girls title of the year. Caitlin clean through 5 without a double. She's getting 20, so she's virtually tied in this game still. And the Brooklyn strike carries. This is not your ordinary 8-year-old, folks. See a little smirky smile. Oh, there's the full teeth smile there. She sits back in her Barca lounger chair, the one that's off a little bit there. She's gonna enjoy this airtime, I tell you that. Kando showing great versatility in adjusting his game to that. He throws a bigger hook ball and loves to circle the lane, but he's doing exactly what he has to do to adjust his game to this Statue of Liberty pattern. Another pretty good shot from Yanni. The pinch slow. Again, caves in a split to the only the 4 pin. When you hit that strip of oil, it's easier to cave out those corner pins splits. See a lot of trick 4s, hits like Dustin just had the last 2. It's because the ball is essentially fading while it's hitting the pocket. And it creates that kind of carry. Conversely, shots that look perfectly high flush can ring 10s, and worse, saw Joey Grondin leave a pocket 5-10, which would never happen on an ordinary pattern. No 5-7-10s today, though, from what I saw. Those are definitely possible on this pattern. Hopefully they will not now happen in the last 4.5 frames, now that I said that. Anthony, an excellent spare shooter. He'll be Dutch through 6 frames if he can convert this 10, and that would be good for 24 pin lead. He does, and he has. Now only one of those, he's at that level where when he hits his pattern, he is awful good. And when he hits something that confuses him, he's not quite there yet, and that's something that he'll continue to work on. Because, yeah, I mean, on this, he's stretch level bowler, period. And that's why handicapping is so tough to do on an individual tournament basis, and that's why our biggest awards are based on season-long performance. Well, they'll see everything. They'll see super long like this, super short, and everything under the sun in between. Let's see if Caitlin can catch a double here. That's right in the pocket. Oh, but it does creep high, and it doesn't break up the split. A big 4. First really bad break we've seen today. Along with the ring 10 of his own over there. No problem at the spare, but he's going to have to find a way to get some strikes. Only 1 in the first frame so far. Zach with maybe one of the best resumes ever for a non-titleist. I mean, heck, all conference bowl of the year doesn't get any better than that with us. Shows that he was a model of consistency. Sometimes these title matches are coin flips. You bowl well and still lose. Come here often enough, you're going to bowl a bad game and win one of them. And that ball's sailing by. I've seen a ton of that today. Leaves the 2-5. Let's see if Caitlin can rebound it. It's going to sail by. If the ball is not at the pocket by 45 feet, it's not going to get to the pocket. No matter what you do, no matter what your rep rate. So one of the tricks is getting a ball into a roll fairly early. It's a very nice job at a choppable 2-5. Well, the good news is for Long is that he's still in the match. 93 in the 6th, he would have been wiped out in the last 2 matches here. He's still got a chance. Caitlin is going to have a good run at that, and oh, that's kind of a bad break at that spare. That looked like it was going to get there. Just didn't carry out the back pin, and back-to-back opens is a golden opportunity for Yanni. Let's see what Kendo can do in his 7th. Beautiful shot. Great match between him and Tez earlier. Downey can't get that 4-pin to go. He'll take that. He'll take marks at this point. If he can just mark the rest of the way, he'll force Abagani to catch a double, and that's just rude to an 8-year-old. With that careful preparation, he too has been very close to JBT victory a number of times. It is hard to win out here. Both these bowlers. I'm desperate to seize this opportunity, and lane 3 is being rude to him as he has the wry smile saying, what do I got to do to strike on this lane? 0 for 4 with 4 pretty good shots. Oh, and instead of catching the double, the worst case scenario is he whiffs a single pin spare. He's still very much in control of this match, though. He leads by, what is that, 42, and he's only giving 20, so he's still up 22 spins. He was actually in better shape going into that than it really counted. Solid on his spares, stays Dutch. I don't believe we've ever had a Dutch 200 game win a title match. This is our 1300th tournament. Woo! I don't think that's ever happened. And a historic moment, possible. And Dutch 200 is still not guaranteed to win because Long has room for 203, but it is time to put some X's on the board right now. Just can't get the mix. Wry smiles going on everywhere. There it is, the strike dancer back. Wow. No quitting this young lady. Oh, back to the smiles. Either way, what a performance out of Miss Caitlin. Long's gotta stir this up and move on and try again. He does. Here's Abergany up quickly. It's Brooklyn. Oh, it carries. I can't believe she got that 5-pin trip out. She can't believe it. She's going to sit down, but you better get right back up because it's the 10th frame. Oh, there she goes. Long now really must strike. Now it can only get 192. Just can't find the luck on the title pair. That obviously hugely important 11th frame for Caitlin. Oh! And after getting a huge break the frame before with the Brooklyn, I have no idea how that 10-pin didn't fall. Look where that pin is on the lane. Half of it is fallen off into the gutter. It spun around, it wiggled, but it did not fall. My goodness gracious. Either did the 2 pins on Long's bucket, and Penn is about to win his first title. Caitlin misses that spare, even though it did it.
He misses it?
Do you know how to? Yeah, you know how to change it. Nonetheless, a 182 scratch effort from this young lady, but other lane, Dustin. Dustin's trying his best to help. So, boy, that 10-pin is gonna possibly spell the difference between winning and not winning here. As Kando fell off his Dutch 200 pace, but ask him if he cares right now, being no sir, as he's going to win today's scratch title for his first title. Dustin needs 202 to win, 9 out is 204, so he needs 9 pins. That's it. That's exactly as many as he needed. He can't lose. So Dustin Yowney is going to win his second career title. Both of them coming right here at Cal. And Kando. Can do. Can you win a title? You can do. Yeah. You did it. Flex. Would you like to hand them out? Are you sure you're capable of handing them out? Okay. Oh. Excellent performances by all of these bowlers. It's okay, Yonies. He won. He had to beat you. He had to beat you by 20. He beat you by 22. It was so close. Well, 9 out didn't matter, no matter what the Yowney family thinks. Yeah, there's the sense of relief on his. Finally,
Such relief.
it clicks. It finally clicks, and we have a first and a second time champion. What excellent bowling out of everybody. Tough pattern, folks. It was a minus 94 cut. Well-deserved high fives from Clan Kando as finally joins the winner's circle. And of course, Zach strikes now. I bet you strikes out now. This kid, tell you what, he works so hard. You know, dedicated family getting him to all these tournaments. That win is coming, young man. And that win is coming, young lady, too. Littlest Abaganya says, is it dinner time yet? Middle brother Abaganya made the cut today, too, so give him props for making the cut. It's all right. And we're going to do this all over again tomorrow. Drop or not action on Broadway tomorrow. We'll see you.